Good day, folks. How you doing? Welcome back to Film Time for another dose of A&E Network's reality series, Storage Wars. So today, we'll be talking about why we think Storage Wars is shutting down. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Number 1. Low ratings. One of the reasons why Storage Wars is being considered for cancellation is low ratings. The show had always enjoyed immense popularity and high ratings since its premiere, but there has been a decline in ratings in recent times. The show has been riddled with a lot of controversies, which has probably led to a decline in audience interest. Further decline in an audience interest was further proved when it was later revealed that the show is scripted. Number 2. Lawsuit allegation. Dave Hester is one of those reality stars that can prove to be trouble when things don't go their way. The reality star sued the show after he was fired for unknown reasons. Although many fans speculated it could be as a result of his fight with the show's host Don and Laura Dotson, where Dave had roughly pushed Laura. Dave, in his lawsuit, had alleged that the producers of the show staged the show by adding items in the lockers before bidding began. This is known as salting. Dave further alleged that the show paid units on behalf of financially weak cast members. The lawsuit had caused quite a scandal. Number 3. Unnecessary publicity. According to most of the castmates, ever since the show premiered, there have been an increase in the number of people at storage unit auctions. According to Brandi, one of the show stars, the number of bidders has doubled in hundreds when something that started off as an effect business. The new people are all about the thrills and finds that are often shown on the show, which as we now know are probably staged. Most bidders are now calling for the show to be called off the air. Number 4. Dave Hester. When Dave Hester was fired from the show, it was a relief for a lot of people, including his co-stars. As earlier stated, Dave had allegedly been fired from the show after his altercation with Dan and Laura Dotson, and the reality star had sued the show afterwards, which made room for quite the scandal. This was why his return had baffled a lot of fans who had felt the show was more about drama and claims about it being scripted could be true. Number 5. Tom Beer's admission. One of the reasons why the network might be pulling the plug on the show has to do with one of the show's producers, Tom Beer's admission that most elements of the show are truly scripted and something the network does not want the audience to know. Tom admitted that the show is mostly scripted, and they even go as far as putting items from different auctions in a single locker. Tom's admission put the network in a tight corner, as they had been trying hard to sell the show's authenticity. Number 6. Brandi Passante. Cast part haunting and hurting the show's ratings is not a new thing, but the latest scandal might finally be what it will shut down the show. Brandi has fallen victim to a fake porn scandal. Hunter Moore, the owner of a revenge porn site, had distributed false pornographic videos of Brandi as well as pictures all over the internet. The pictures making rounds have the fans of the show on edge. Although Brandi sued Hunter for $2.5 million in actual and exemplary damages and an additional $5,250 in statutory damages, the judge reduced the amount to only $750 and barred Hunter from further distribution of the damaging videos and pictures. But the damage had already been done, as the scandal had already pummeled the show's ratings. Number 7. Show's treatment of its casts. If there's one information most TV shows would like for the audience to not be privy to, it would be how they treat their cast members behind the scenes. From unfair layoffs to cut down in salaries, Storage Wars has got it all. Dave Hester was one of the first stars of the show to be fired from the show. This eventually led to a lawsuit being filed against the show by Dave. Brandon Sheets was another cast member that was fired from the show. According to Brandon, the show told him he was no longer on budget. Brandon's father, Daryl Sheets, was also threatened. The network had threatened to cut down Daryl's $30,000 per episode to half. According to Daryl, it seems the network wants younger casts who would happily work for less money. Dave Hester, one of the show's stars, had also alleged that the show had refused to pay him his compensation package. All of these revelations have further tainted the show's reputation, which is not good for business. There you have it, guys. reasons why we think Storage Wars is shutting down. Are you a fan of the show? Do you think the show deserves to be canceled? Share your thoughts with others in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video, please do not hesitate to click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome content like this. You can also turn on the bell icon to get notified of our future posts. We hope to see you again soon. Adios.